You see, history has always been very unjust to a black man. Black man has been accused to be slaves. And that's why other races have used this excuse to hurt the black people, to deny them justice, to deny them their rights. Because the black people have been convinced that they are slaves. But actually, blacks are royals. They're the chosen people.
Yeah.
Chosen generation. And Africa is actually the promised land. Moshe, Prophet Moshe, they call him Moses.
Yeah.
I call him Moshe or Musa, was a black man. The Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, the Mizraim, were the pharaohs, were blacks. How did Moshe, survive in the house of Pharaoh if he was white or Arab, while the pharaohs were black? And the Bible says he lived in that house for many years without Pharaoh discovering that he was a foreigner.
Yeah.
He thought he was one of them. So it means he was like them. The skin, he was as black as them. That it was difficult for them to. Another one I'll give you. The Messiah. If the Messiah was white, when he was hiding in Egypt, how did it hide among the black people without being discovered that he was different? So there's a lot of questions that people need to ask themselves. If I read the Bible talks about the black people, the Creator himself as a black man. If you read Daniel chapter 10 verse 6, it describes the Creator as one with white hair, eyes like fire, and mouth and a voice like falls of water, the sound of water falls, and the skin as bronze that is burned in fire. Bronze is dark brown. Dark brown, when you burn a dark brown, you put it in fire and smoke, it becomes dark. I'll give you an example of what Daniel was trying to describe. He was talking about a southern Sudanese. Have you seen the Acholi?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Dinka?
Yeah.
The Nulwa? Have you seen the Luos of Kenya?
Yeah.
Dark, tall. That's what the Creator described himself. So there's so much. Yeah. So the black person has been the target of the white supremacy. The Edomites, they have been targeting a black person because black, they know the power and the potential the black person has. So when they interfere with the brain. They confuse this brain so that the brain, when the brain is wrong, the whole body is wrong. The whole body becomes weak. Have you ever wondered why the black people are the majority? They are the strongest and the most healthy people and the most intelligent. But they're being controlled by weak people. Is that not a curse?
It's a curse.
It's a curse. We need to find out where this case came from. And we find Deuteronomy that they disobeyed the laws and the rules that were given to them by Prophet Moshe. If you look at Deuteronomy 28, says, if you obey my commandments and follow me, I will prosper you. You get? Your land will grow food. There's a lot of minerals in the land. I've placed a lot of things in your land. You are rich people. But if you don't listen to me, the instruction of the prophet, then you will not enjoy. Other people will come and take your minerals. And you'll be slaves. You'll not be paid for it. They will take it and enslave you. Has it not happened? Africa is considered the poorest continent in the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we are the producers of gold, silver, diamond, platinum, uranium. But the people who take it are richer than Africans. Africans are actually slaves. We are not slaves because of situation. We are slaves because of lack of understanding and the curse that was pronounced upon our lives. But it is over. 2019 was the end of slavery in the whole world because the slavery ends at 400 years. If you read, slave trade, transatlantic trade started in 1619 AD. If you add 400 years of slavery, it gives you 2019. What happened in 2019? There was pandemic. And this pandemic was targeting which people?
The whites.
The white people. White people were dying. Italy was almost empty. China was almost empty. Spain was almost empty. They were dying left, right, center. Like in one country, people die like more than 1,000 people in a day. It never happened in Africa. In fact, in Africa, like a place I come from in Kenya, there was no COVID-19. It was being forced. The government was forcing it. And who was instructing the government to force it? The system. that Kate is now crying about. So it is a system that is made in the US, but it controls the whole world. So by the time they were making this system, they were creating the system, black people were still in the plantation. Our ancestors were still toiling. They were suffering as slaves. So when they come in, when slave trade ended, they come in, they are accepted in the system, but they have to follow what the master wants. You get me?
Yeah.
There is a master. So Kate is trying to tell us there is somebody controlling all these things.
Yeah.
So when you see a black man rising, there is somebody behind it. Yeah. He is just residing, but it is the system of the white people. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm not being racist right now. I'm just being real. I've never been racist. Let's talk about the reality of things.
Yeah.
So a black man cannot get freedom if you don't go to the roots and the foundation of these things. So Kate Williams, congratulations. You did great because you exposed the system. Yeah? So the black man is target because black man is strong. They know the potential of black person. But they can't allow a black person to rise. Why? Because they know when a black man rises, these people will be servants and they will be slaves. You get? And the true ruler will reign. So they can't allow that. So every people you see they are puppets, like what Kate is saying. And Kate is one of them. The sad truth. Yeah. Because you see, why is it targeting the black people? Yeah. You want to tell me Kate has no friends who are white? Are white people not part of the music industry, the comedy and stuff? Are they not part of the industry? Why target the black? Why the black people? I ever met the black people are in this mess. But let's go back to the roots. Who is the owner of the system? It is not a black man. Black men are puppets. You see, they are working for the white man. They are working for the Edomites, the red race. You get me?